Welcome back. Let's tell you all about the big political developments in Bengaluru, with the Income Tax Department conducting raids at the Eagleton Resort, and in fact the residence of the Minister DK Shivkumar claiming to have recovered a large amount of cash from the Congress MLAs' residence in Delhi. What we hear is that now DK Shivkumar will be taken for questioning by the IT department, with the Congress MLAs still confined to the resort. Raids have taken place at the home of the Congress minister and also his brother and relatives, with the finance minister making a statement on the income tax raids today in both houses of parliament, saying that 39 locations have been raided so far. But the MLAs who have been staying at the resort have not been questioned or searched. The IT cell has now released a statement that the raids are only on the Congress minister DK Shivkumar. The raids are merely an evidence-gathering exercise, according to the IT department, who maintain that the raids were carried out in compliance with all statutory requirements. Congress MLAs from Gujarat have been confined at this Eagleton Resort for the last 4 days amid fears of poaching by the BJP. This after 6 Congress MLAs resigned from the party in the last 1 week. I'm going to go straight across now to Nolan Pinto. Nolan, this issue has been raised in Parliament as well, with the Finance Minister making it very clear that the raids are only against the Minister, DK Shivkumar, who we are getting to see right now on our screens. Lots of activity outside his residence. Give us the latest.
Well, in fact, you can clearly see from these visuals that there are IT sleuths over there, along with police personnel present. We have been seeing DK Shivkumar coming in and out continuously over the past few minutes. Now, these are live visuals that we're showing. We're standing just outside his compound. Now, what we're told is that the IT sleuths are present inside. There's one batch, or about 10 to 20 of them. There is some movement again taking place over here. The gates are being opened. I'm trying to figure out who's inside. It looks like there are some officials along with the Central Armed Reserve police personnel present over here. They are giving them protection. So these guys are actually, or these IT sleuths are actually heading out, but DK Shivkumar is clearly inside. The investigation is going on. Now, while all this is happening, it's about 100 meters from the police have put barricades. Youth Congress members have actually come over here. They've started to shout slogans against the BJP. They're shouting slogans against the Prime Minister. There you can clearly see senior IT sleuths over there, IT officers leaving this particular residence of Mr. DK Shivkumar all the time while he is still inside. We're told that this will go on for quite some time now. The investigation, the gate is once more locked. You can clearly see Central Armed Reserve Police present inside, and Mr. DK Shivkumar is also present inside. So this will go on for quite some time now. In my background, I can actually hear once more the NSUI activists actually screaming. Basically, they're shouting slogans against the BJP. I'm actually going to head over there and show you what's exactly the situation. The police are finding it extremely tough here to make sure that supporters of Mr. DK Shivkumar do not come over there. You can clearly see they're all standing over there waving their flags. The senior police officers asking them not to shout slogans at this particular spot. One of the senior officers also present. Barricades have been placed here very quite early in the morning to make sure that they do not come here and disturb the IT sleuths or the IT officers from actually going about with their work. But as of now, yes, this is the situation over here. IT sleuths are inside going about with their work, while NSUI activists are protesting outside his residence, about 50 meters from outside his residence. This is his office, in fact, what we're showing you now. It's all calm here, just the Central Armed Police present. Now, some of his supporters are also outside. We are going to walk back to his residence where all the action is actually taking place. There you go once more. This is in his office. This is the outside of his office. You can clearly see the security personnel present over here. And just beyond this wall, that is his home where all the action is going on.
Nolan, tell me something. You know, it's interesting that these raids are coming at a time when there's just so much of political activity that's being taking place in Gujarat with the recent resignations, and then, you know, the Congress flying its MLAs to Bengaluru, putting them up at this resort, Eagleton Resort. Tell me something. The IT department says that the search is the continuation of an investigation which has been in progress for some time. Had there been an investigation against DK Shivkumar, just how important is he in the state government?
Well, we must remember that Mr. DK Shivkumar over here is the energy minister or the power minister.
Yes.
He's the person that everyone in the Congress, right from the High Command to the state authorities or the KPCC officials go to. He's their go-to man when something has to be done. You name it, from elections, not just elections in the state, but also when trying to actually get the support of opposition MLAs or MLCs when they had to make sure that they could elect a few extra individuals from the Congress to the Legislative Council and also to the Rajya Sabha. DK Shivkumar has played a very, very vital role in all these aspects, and that is the reason why so much of confidence the High Command actually has on him, and that's one of the reasons this responsibility was given to him. Now, he's not a person who's absolutely clean. We must remember he has a large number of cases against him. There's one case which was put on hold by the Supreme Court and the High Court also. That is with the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa. Then there are cases relating to mining. Then there are cases relating to the dairy case where his name was also there. So you have a large number of cases in his name. So it could be any one of these cases that they're looking into. But again, we must remember the Congress is saying it's all about the timing. You could have done this any particular point of time, but you have chosen to do it now itself when the responsibility was given to him to make sure that the Congress Gujarat MLAs are being kept safe for the all-important Rajya Sabha elections to get Mr. Ahmed Patel back to the Rajya Sabha once more.
Oh, absolutely. It's a high-stakes, election, the Rajya Sabha polls. But tell me something, Nolan. Just where all the raids have taken place in Karnataka, you were mentioning that his brother's residence or office was also raided. Who are the other friends, relatives whose houses have been raided?
Well, we are getting information that almost 39 places, 39 is the number that even Mr. Arun Jaitley spoke about on the floor of the House. Now, what we're told is that it's not just Mr. DK Shivkumar's residence and office, but also his brother, Mr. DK Suresh. He's the Member of Parliament representing Bangalore Rural. His residence has been raided. Furthermore, even people close to Mr. DK Shivkumar, his business associates, his aides in Kanakpura, not just in Bengaluru but across the state, wherever he has houses, his aides have houses, MLCs close to him in Bangalore Rural, all their places have been raided. Now, he's also, apart from a politician, he's a businessman, so we're told that most of his business offices have been raided today. You can imagine this, 80 IT officers are on the job. They started as early as 7 in the morning, 39 places. So this is a massive work, investigation work that is actually going on.
Oh, that's true. A large, contingent of IT officials present at the residence of the minister, DK Shivkumar, and a large number of his own supporters, as you can see there on your screens outside his residence, offering support to the minister in the time of need. Now, let me just go straight across to Eagleton Resort, where we are joined by India Today's Akshaya. She's keeping a very close track on the events there as well. Akshaya, as I was just mentioning to Nolan, this issue was raised in both houses of Parliament with an assurance coming in from the Finance Minister that there were no raids, no searches, no questioning in this Eagleton Resort, and that the MLAs have not really been confronted by the IT sleuths. Is that true? And tell us what exactly is happening at this resort.
Well, Avantika, there'll be a small correction to the entire statement. Actually, there was raid going inside the Eagleton Resort, but it was not in terms with the MLAs, the 44 or 40 odd MLAs who have come from Gujarat. The raid was only in the villa or the room that DK Shivkumar was residing in. So the IT officials with a few CRPF officials had come early today morning around 7 o'clock and had entered the premises. And a few minutes back, while talking to us, All India Youth Wing General Secretary Srinivasan was telling us how the IT officials came in and were questioning and also searching the entire villa which DK Shivkumar was residing in. And he said that they couldn't find anything, and that was the reason why DK Shivkumar was taken from here to Koramangala as well as to his residence, and we're being told that when he was leaving from here, the IT officials had not found anything. At the same time, the other MLAs, the 40 odd MLAs who are residing here, had no clue about the raid going on, and at the same time they were going through the training session which they have been getting for the last 4 days. And Avantika, secondly, it is seen that DK Shivkumar was not alone here. It is said that DK Suresh is also inside. This again was confirmed by Srinivasan, who is the All India Youth Wing General Secretary. So it is seen that there's a lot of activity going on in here. DK Suresh is still at the place that I'm staying in, the resort that I am here at, and he's saying that the session is going on as per it has to go. But he also mentioned saying that, you know, the BJP, Amit Shah and Modi, these are the people who are trying to create a kind of fear among most of the Congress people who are here, Avantika.
Absolutely. Akshaya and Nolan, thank you both for joining us. We'll keep coming back to you.